Hi, so if you are a Sagittarius born November 22nd to December 21st, what can you expect for the month of July 2015? Let's tune in and find out. Well, Sagittarius, right away, there's this boom, ba boom, ba boom coming right out of your heart. So there's something you're really excited about or something you're really nervous about in the beginning of the month. And now, here's the thing. For some of you, we've got this, for all of us, we have a full moon July 1st in Capricorn. And some of you, how that's going to play out is for some of you, it's kind of, I see kind of broken. Like it's just like, ugh, whatever it was you were hoping for is not going to work out, and it's just kind of like this broken thing. And for some of you, you'll know how to repair that. You'll know how to fix it, and it'll be fine. I'm not quite sure what area of your life this is in, but it's the thing that you're just like looming about, that you like, that you're excited about. But for some of you, it's going to work out just fine. It's not going to be a problem. And you'd have to, I'd have to do an individual reading with you to know which it is specifically for you, because this is, as we know, a generic overall read for everybody of your sign. So let me see what else if I can get cued in a little bit more about Sagittarius for that heart. Well, it's really about excitement. It's really about where you see yourself. It's really about creation, the next step you want to go. And here's the thing. Some of you have great ideas and will want to partner with somebody, and they'll say, no, I don't want to partner with you. And that's fine. Because you know what? If it's not them, the universe is going to send you the right and perfect relationship. So if people say no to you, it's okay. Don't take it personally. Just go, okay, they're just not the one. That's fine. So that's what that's all about. It's about you moving forward. And it could be career. It could be in a personal relationship. But there's definitely a no tied to it, but that's okay because there's a yes behind it. So probably not with that person, but with somebody else, okay? So that's okay because the yes is very quick behind it. So don't get discouraged. We have, let's start with money for you guys, for money for Sagittarius for the month of July. There's going to be... feels like some new beginnings for you with some money. There may be something that some of you may be retiring and all of a sudden you get your first check. Some of you may get your first money back from the government. Some of you may have bought your first car, but it's a first with money. So it maybe you just started a new job and you get your first paycheck, or you get your first job. So or you land it in your first part of your career, but it's a first with your money. And it's got really long gold tentacles. So it's something that's good, it's solid, it's mature, it's gonna last, okay? Some of you could have just started getting a trust fund. So that's what it is. And who knows, maybe it's even the lottery and it's the first payment that you have. So it's the first of many more to come. So that's really a good thing for your money. The other thing is that you also you're being asked to look long-term for your money as well. You're also being asked to do a little bit of planning and look long-term and see what that can be, because the energy that you put in today creates your tomorrows, right? So with the energy that you're putting in with your money today, that's going to show what you're going to have in a dozen years from now. So you're being there's this space in the universe right now for you to spend a little time to look at that and to really plant it. Now we have a new moon July 15th in Cancer, and new moons, as we know, are always great times to plant new ideas, plant new thoughts, new business opportunities, relationships, whatever it is that we really want to manifest. And it's in Cancer, so it's around our feelings. Cancer has to do with our feelings. So, it might be something that you really love to do, something that you're really interested in doing, would be a good time to start that off with that new moon energy. Let's look at your relationships in Sagittarius and see how your relationships are for those of you that are in a committed relationship. So you may have somebody really telling you off, really telling you how they feel, really telling you. They may find out some things. They may discover some things about you that you hadn't want them to know about you. And so there's some secrets that will be revealed that you'll have to explain. You'll have to talk about. I don't want to make you nervous or anything around this, but it's just really about there will be some people with wanting some explanations about certain actions that you had. And you just need to be honest, because what we've got right now, Neptune is is in a place right now where it's the planet of illusion. And right now, that's not operating in that way. It's kind of resting, so we can clearly see. So we can clearly see when our partner is giving us BS. We can clearly see when you're telling me here and you're there, right? So there's some BS going on. And there's concrete facts that go with it, right? So there's some clear things that are happening in the universe. So partners will be able to see one another more clearly. Relationships will be able to, loved ones will be able to see each other more clearly. So everybody's going to see each other's crap, right? So feel a little tricky around this, this next couple of months here with the way Neptune's happening, which is a good thing, right? Because then we can recorrect things, we can revamp things. And we actually have Venus also that is going retrograde July 25th, which gives us an opportunity at the end of the month then to redo a relationship, to make it up to somebody, to start over. So if you're separated and you want to get back with your loved one, or you're just in a timeout from somebody you love, there may be an opportunity for you to get back together with that person at the end of July. It goes from July 25th all the way to early September. So just be aware that there's an opening there and potential opportunity for you to be able to get back with somebody that you loved, or they may come back around, right? So for those of you that are in a committed relationship for Sagittarius, there's just going to be some honest conversation at the beginning of the month. And then for those of you that, for some of you, it's like, oh yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, I should have told you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. And it's that, and that's that, right? And for those of you, that maybe aren't so honest, it may be a little hotter in the kitchen, right? And you may have a little more begging to do if you want to stay in that relationship. For some of you, the relationship will just be over. It'll just be done, right? It'll just be done. And I'm not telling you anything you don't know, right? This isn't going to hit you out of the blue. For those of you that are feeling like, this isn't going to last, yeah, it's not going to last. I'm not telling you something that you don't already know. I want to be clear about that. If you think you have a great relationship, you have a great relationship. If you're not feeling that twinge, I'm not talking to you. Okay, I'm talking to somebody else. So I just want to be clear about that. I don't want to create paranoia where there shouldn't be. All right, then. Well, nobody wants paranoia ever, right? So that was a bad thing to say. So July 31st, we have a full moon in Aquarius, and that full moon is the happy moon. That's the reuniting. It's an easy moon. So there's a lot of opportunity to get back in the good graces of anybody that you may have wronged or done something to, or that is approaching you and says, I need clear explanation about this. So the best thing that you need to do is just cop to it, be honest, and it'll blow over like that. Now, for those of you that are single and in a relationship, single, looking for a relationship, okay? So for single Sagittarius, what can you expect for the month? There's somebody right out of the gates that you may be focused on, and they may be into you as well, but it also feels like there's somebody else that is even a better catch for you, that if you just have a little patience, you're going to be able to see that person as well. That shows up around the 10th. So in other words, you're going to have lots of fun. There are people that are interested in you. And this is really about you moving forward and choosing, how do I want to be? The universe is giving you a lot of leeway to create yourself in a way that you can be proud of, and that you can attract a quality partnership if you want one. Now, for those of you that are just out for fun and games, you can have fun and games. There's a lot of opportunity just to have fun. There'll be a lot of parties. There'll be a lot of just game playing, if that's what you're up to, lightheartedness, good time. Absolutely. If that's the level you're at, there's plenty of that for you too. So it's all the way across the board, Sagittarius, for you in terms of just wanting to stay single, committed to being single, to wanting to be in a relationship. So I see it all the way across the board. Lots of fun and lots of action for whichever one of those way you want to play out your life in the month of July. You're getting lots of smorgasbord of opportunity. So it's good. Okay, so let's look at your health, Sagittarius. you know, it really feels like this month there's like just kind of like a breeze with your health. I'm not feeling heavy about it. I'm not feeling, you know, some of you could be recovering. And because I'm feeling a little bit of like a cough and kind of a little bit of a weakness, immune system weakness. So some of you may have been hit kind of hard earlier, and I'm actually feeling it deep in my lungs now. So some of you are just recovering or in the throes of recovering from bronchitis or pneumonia, God forbid, or, you know, just those kind of upper respiratory illnesses. And I think that you're going to find by that new moon of the 15th, you're good as new, back on your feet, and you're going to be fine. If you're dealing with something more severe, you're just going to need to be some patience and have some patience, but keep, you know, I'm getting a lot of pain in my body. So, you know, some of you that are dealing with that constant pain, this is a good time because you can see things that you can see. You were just talking about early with Neptune peeling back. We'll be able to see more readily relationships. So you can see that doctor-patient. Is he the right doctor for me? Am I getting the results I want? And you can go interview other doctors and you'll be able to really clearly see which doctor is the right one for you. So if you're dealing with something that is really difficult and ongoing pain and you need to get several different doctors' opinions, now would be a really good time to do that because you'd be able to really see the value, see what they could offer you. So you're going to clearly see the benefit to you. Okay, so I recommend doing that, and then you'll get the best care possible. All right, guys, it feels like overall you've got a busy, hectic month, and with a little bit of kind of like sidestepping some, you know, previous karma or some actions. But I think if you own up to whatever that small thing might be or big thing might be, you have a really good chance of just rectifying yourself really fast. And then I also really feel like there's a really big opportunity for you to kind of just open your heart and do what you want to do and really partner with the right people. And remember, if first they say no, keep going to the next person, because there's a really good opportunity here for you to be hired by the right company, to be in partnership with the right company, to have the right products, to whatever it is that your dream is, go for it, because the universe is going to send you the right person. It might be a few no's in the beginning, but that's okay, right? It'll make it all the sweeter. Have an amazing month. Thank you so much for listening to my intuitive astrology. And if you like it, please click like. And if you are happy with it, share it with your friends. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month.